everybody. It's me, Dan Uloa, editor of HeadyNJ.com, covering cannabis here in the great state of New Jersey. So we're here at the Benzinga Cannabis Industry Conference. It's a big conference, and we have here this great team from Just A Woman Cannabis. It has new pre-rolls on the market.
Thank you for having us.
No doubt. Yeah. So you guys want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Sam, and I'm over here and I help production, everything, sales, driver, all of it.
I'm Marjorie. I'm also CEO founder with my wife, Sam, who doesn't say.
Hi, I'm Hatsia, Just a Woman, and kind of helping out with all the things that, whatever it is.
Kara Dawson, co-founder and part owner of Love Grow. We cultivate and do manufacturing.
Okay,
She is our
nice.
cultivator manufacturer.
Right, so could you tell me about your brand then?
Yeah. So we have something new, which we have with us. We are doing botanical rose petals, lotus petals, and doing an organic glass tip product that the market hasn't seen. So we want to bring something to the market that's different. It's not that papers can't be used in that. We're just trying to show a better model with glass tip, wood tips, which is that's one there with an ash tip that has vanilla in it. It has an organic hemp.
Ooh. It's all right. There you go, man.
Blooper reel.
Oh, this is good. This is like a cigarillo here, if you look at it. Or like a baby blunt. That way. So yeah, it's pretty good.
So
Yeah, can you tell me about the flower in it then?
Cowboy basil.
in this one, and we also have in our lotus, it's a raspberry leaf, a raspberry parfait. So when you smoke it, it's actually like the flavor of raspberry with the terpenes in the flower. It brings out the cannabinoids and the terpene in the cannabis, as well as you're getting the terps from the botanical. So it really has like a flavor explosion in your mouth. Is the best way to put it. It's very sweet. It's a very slow smoke when you use organic petals as well as botanicals, which is also healthy for your body. And we're trying to use different brands and different strains that you don't see on the market. And we're using A and B bud as well instead of shake and trip, which we get from the lovely Cara.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, so is this like indicas or they sativas?
They are indica or sativia dominant, but they are hybrids that then are just dominant one way or the other. And we try to pair it accordingly with what we're looking for each.
Oh, they're hybrids. Okay,
Yes.
this is like an even, I
Yes.
guess.
But they still lean like the Lotus one right now, as well as the Atabe, which is the blunt you saw. Both of those are sativia dominant.
Oh, okay. That's because it's more like, is this like more like a party thing?
Yes.
Versus like I'm gonna go sleep
I'm gonna
in?
go relax and
Yeah.
uplift, then to relax. Yes.
Right, that's cool. Nice. Were they grown inside then?
Yes.
The flowers? I guess by Love Grow. Then. Do you want to tell us about the growing process?
Sure. So the growing process has been an interesting feat over the last years. A lot of people, I'm sure, in New Jersey know that getting up and running is a very interesting process to do for cultivation. So we still have a bunch of work to do on both sides, cultivation and manufacturing. We're still currently building out and still currently growing out. But we source as well as grow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice. Yeah, where's it available then?
Currently, we're doing exclusivity for our first 30 days, so you will see it at Puffin, Indigo, High Rollers, and Cannabis Lady in Maplewood, who's also Jill is here today.
Nice.
So we're starting that for our first 30 days to do our R&D and just, working out all the little tweaks and bumps that happen. And then after that 30 days, then we're going out and to the world of Jersey and so on to other states after
Nice. Yeah, you're going to other states.
that. Yeah.
That'll be interesting. See, who's the first local one that goes abroad, so, an MSO that way. Garden State was like that, but then they got sold.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. And then that was medical versus the adult use round, which is supposed to be easier.
Yeah, we're looking towards brand licensing since we have such a unique product that is not on the market anywhere nationally. So we've had a lot of offers already come in that people want to carry it and co-pack.
Yeah, so brand licensing is always an interesting thing.
It is.
To say if Love Grow is making it, then could you tell me about your role, in the creation of the product then?
It's been a love, yeah. It's been a labor of love. Like I mean, R&D even on ourselves, sitting in our house, like taking rose petals and decarbing and drying them, and going to the grocery, go get 2 more dozen roses, and go get more flowers, and using honey and hemp paste and trying to put something together that was labor of love. And then once we did, then it's like, well, we can't sit at home and do this all day every day. So we found we wanted something to stick to our model, especially with women. We are LGBTQ and minority. We wanted to really showcase that. So we outsourced from an organic farm in India. And some people go, oh, India is very industrial and there could be chemicals. But we found an organic farm. They get our petals. They do everything that we ask. It's 300 women in a village that create and make our cones, and we get our glass tips, send them to them, they put it all together, and then we now have them here. So we try to source them sustainably, but still do the model that we sat by that wanted it organic. They passed all testing, no heavy metals, no pesticides, anything of that sort. So we truly have an organic product that is coming on the market mixed with the cannabis.
Okay, so you did like a lot of like the making of it. And then you guys were like, I guess, like growing and making it. It's always interesting the nature of like who has like a white label deal, who has like a production deal. Like Hollywood has a lot of these things
Yeah.
where it gets complicated. Like the idea of like a major studio film versus an indie film in the range is always like interesting.
Oh no, we're there as long as she allows us. We're there packing, doing, helping, like checking out everything. It's not. She's amazing. Her company is amazing. It's the best partnership that I could say we've ever had, and I've been in cannabis a long time and seen some really bad deals, or even we've had deals ourselves that didn't go through very well. They're very honest, they're very amazing, trustworthy people that we're glad to partner and call them almost family. You know, we're getting there, right? We see each other enough.
Spend enough time together.
Yeah, so it's a good pairing, but at the same time, like I can go in and say I want to check on this, or I want to see this, or can I sample this, and there's never an issue that we flow very well on integrity, what we want for her product, our product, and we just blend very well in all capacities.
So that's cool. You said you've been in cannabis a while then?
Too long.
Oh, really? Oh, boy.
The bumps and the bruises show.
Yeah. I mean, it started out at Justice Grown in the medical days, you know, lobbying for the rights of home grow and end of life rights. And was in with Dr. Metabowski at New Jersey Alternative.
Oh, you were? Oh,
yeah,
boy.
so him and I were working with patients and patient care back in the day. So then I went to Justice as a cultivator and so forth through the years, and just saw that I was doing so much for everyone else, and I had so much knowledge. Why not have my own brand? And my wife was like, "We'll do it." And I'm like, "With what? Are you nuts?" And we took the leap and did it. And so she is my rock that totally said, "You can do this." So
Nice.
now
That's
we're here.
fun. There you go. Family
Yeah.
business.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Nice. So, like, I guess, like, have you had, I guess, then, like, a great passion for the plant for, like, a while then?
Yes. Both of my daughters have illnesses. I was born with Agent Orange poisoning.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, most people don't tout that because they don't live long. And a lot
God
of
bless,
people that
that's
have
intense.
Agent Orange were sterile from the Vietnam War, and I was one that did make it. So I was born with a lot of deformities. My whole left side's missing most of my muscles. And cannabis underground was helping me walk, talk, and do. So it's something I really believed in, or even CBD hemp, like a full spectrum, not an isolate. And I got into natural medicine and herbalism to help myself because it passed down to my daughters as well. So
Oh, shit.
one has MS, and my other daughter was born without a valve on her stomach. And they said she would not live after a couple of weeks, and she is 26 and a pain in my ass. So she is here due to natural medicine and cannabis. So it's helped both my daughters.
Well, I hope, like, it's a pain in the ass, but God bless.
Yes, no, I love her. She knows that. But it's
It's
one
always
of those things
complicated
where
with kids.
it's, those teenage and young adult years, but at the same
Yeah.
time, they're alive and well, and so am I due to cannabis. So I am really an advocate on medical cannabis, as well as, like, our product is rec, but it is it came from medical integrity and passion.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I think that was, what I was looking for. I guess, like, Love Grow is pretty cool, though. You want to tell me about, like, your journey then?
Sure. Journey for Love Grow started with my husband, I don't know, in his 20s selling. I never really was in the legacy market. My husband was. I used, but never sold or anything. And then about almost 3 years ago, he came to me and said, "This is what I want to do." And I was like, "Okay, I guess let's go for it." We had another successful business at the time that we liquefied and put all the money over into cannabis, and took his legacy vision and kind of went into the legal market. He was really the vision behind genetics and what he wanted to do with the grow. I more so brought on the business aspect of it. So I used to run multi-million-dollar businesses for other people and thought, why the fuck can't I do it for myself? So that's where our journey started, and it has been one hell of a ride ever since.
Nice. That's intense.
We have a bunch of different. We have a couple different brands underneath the Love Grow umbrella. We're very picky about who we bring in. I do want to give opportunity to some really good brands to come in and get into the New Jersey market without having to go through all of the licensing and finding a building and paying for a building and doing the build out, doing everything that you have to do.
Yeah, to have, I guess, like the college brand license. You call somebody a white label, sometimes they get offended if they've really been like working. Every deal is like different.
Yeah.
It's quite the nuanced thing because it does like avoid some like the hurdles. Like there's like most of the like conditional license winners like are not open and probably never will.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
More than 50%, a lot more. So then it's like, okay, we can make a deal. Like it's always interesting. And then you have like the brand, you have innovation. Tips though, like I don't know how many others like have. We've seen like cigarillos or like baby blunts there. It's always interesting, and then we just need more flower and more weed in general.
It'll come. It'll come.
We're getting
it's
there.
coming.
We're getting there.
It's
Last
coming.
year, this time we didn't have much. This year now we have more.
Yep.
So it's good to see like Love Grow. And you're all
More
in
and more
South
coming.
Jersey, right?
Yes.
We're in Mount Holly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burlington. Okay.
Yep.
That's getting down there. Yeah, I think my friend was like, that's South Jersey, not Central Jersey.
It's that border.
It's that, yeah.
I'm from Central Jersey. I want to make it bigger and more prominent. So I'm giving it like
Yeah,
more
some
land.
people say it doesn't exist.
Oh no, it
I
exists.
know.
We got Princeton. We have
I know. I
Trenton,
lived
we
in
have New
Lawrenceville for a
Brunswick.
very long time.
We have Red Bank.
Yeah,
We
you're
have some
there.
good towns.
Yeah.
There, we got
Your
the.
stamp. Yes.
So it's always fun because like I am a Giants fan. To each their own on the.
Same here.
To each their own on the Super Bowl.
There you go, man.
So fun times though. It's always interesting though because I do live in North Jersey. Here about like South Jersey, there's a lot going. A lot of the growers are down
It's
there.
moving
Yeah.
and shaking.
For example, I think they see it as more of an economic engine than like the North might. And then you have some people in Philly, but that's a dispensary
Yes.
Yeah.
thing that the Pennsylvania Lake Jersey weed. But I think that's about it. I think we're gonna wrap up.
Awesome, thank you.
very much.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for having us.
Thanks.
man.
Good to see ya.
Yeah.